social media, as well as initiated individual and group visits to experience and understand this hitherto quiet area bound by various roads and adjacent to the central catchment area of Singapore. What surfaces, or in fact what is resurfacing from this comparatively short but intense scrutiny thus far, are the layers of social history from all stratas and periods right up to 1972. How the island's immigrants and settlers, albeit the overseas Chinese, were embedded and activated in a cosmopolitan and regional past that endured to this day. From nature lovers, heritage enthusiasts, descendants, stakeholders, planners, and the public at large, this is a space for the living. We have two parts of the symposium today to discuss this: a panel followed by speakers from the audience, each equally vital in expanding this living space. Firstly, we have a panel of 5 speakers who will speak in this sequence. Mr. Raymond Goh, co-founder of Asia Paranormal Investigators and a heritage guide. This will be followed by Dr. Erling Chan Johnson, Department of Southeast Asian Studies at NUS. Dr. Hui Yu Fong, the Institute of Southeast Asian Studies, who will lead the documentation work. Dr. Ho Hua Chu, who is an ex-co member of the Nature Society of Singapore, as well as Mr. Chu Ping Chuan, speaking in his capacity as a descendant of one of the important forebears interred at BBC. Without further ado, may I invite Raymond to commence today's symposium, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Raymond Goh. Today I will talk on the history and heritage culture of the Bukit Brown Cemetery. What you see here is actually the coolies, the workers, immigrants coming from China to Singapore. So you see here is the map of Bukit Brown from Google Earth. I will show you what the different sectors represent. Actually, Bukit Brown is a cemetery complex. The yellow color one is the Bukit Brown, and then the green color one is actually the Se Ong and the Lao Sua. The Se Ong one is this one. Se Ong one. And the Lao Sua and Kopi Sua. So when you talk about Kopi Sua, it's actually the wards on the lower side of Bukit Brown, the south of Bukit Brown. So this cemetery complex actually is made of, as I said, Bukit Brown, which is 98 acres, 80,000 tombs. Se Ong, initially Se Ong is about 221, and finally it left 98 acres after it was acquired by the government in 1980. So 20,000 tombs. Then we have the Hokkien Hui Kwan cemeteries, the Lao Sua, 98 acres. There is a 1893 George Burn there, so we can estimate that it started when the cemeteries in Tiong Bahru there is full. Yeah. And then the Kopi Sua, which is 50 acres, and is licensed in 1980. So there is also a very small cemetery, Gan Sing Cemetery, named after Gan Sing. So total, we estimated 100,000 tombs in this Hokkien cemetery. So total will be more than 200,000 tombs, which will make it the largest Chinese cemetery outside China. Now, actually Bukit Brown is named after this George Henry Brown. You can see him here, which is his daughter, and he's a ship owner who stayed at Mount Pleasant. It was initially called Brown Hill, and later on Coffee Hill. He planted actually nutmeg, and later coffee. And he also sheltered this Anna, the school teacher, who became governess to the children of the King of Siam. Yeah? So this is the wife of George Henry Brown, and he has a diary in 1859 who recorded all this history. Yeah? And in 1872, we have 3 Ong clansmen from the Bai Chiao, and Ong Wei Hai, Ong Kiu Ho, and Ong Chong Chiu. And what happened is they spy over this land, which later became part of Bukit Brown. It was called the Se Ong Sua or the Tai Yen San. Tai Yen San is where the Ong clans come from, originated, they said. Okay, and as I said, the government acquired it opened in 1922. The first burial was 5th April 1922. Yeah. And finally, in 1983, whatever is balanced in the Se Ong, the 3 trustees, it was the government acquired it in taking possession 13 January 1983. Yeah. So the whole area of Se Ong is now public land. This is the Se Ong Cemetery, Kiam Hock Road. So actually, they're still surviving. Yeah? This morning, I just went to hill number 2, and I found one of the pioneers of Bukit, Seong. Ong Yu Hai and Ong Kyu Ho. Ong Wee Hai and the other one, Ong Chong Chiu, is believed to be buried somewhere there. Yeah? And hill 4 and hill 5 is where the SICC is. Now, last time there used to be a cemetery village. In 1960, it was recorded that more than 40 families and 200 people. There is a provision shop, coffee shop, school nearby, a temple, and 10 shops for making cemetery tombs, stone carvings. Yeah? And also there's a Malay kampong. I think it's called Kampong Pupor. Yeah? So it's all along the road. So it was quite a lively scene at that time. We call it the cemetery village. Yeah? It's built around the cemetery. This is an example of the kampong house. A few of them still remaining there, right inside the jungle, and people still go there and stay, especially the tomb keepers. This is a picture of the shops. You can see all the stone carving, tombstones. Those intricate ones they import from China. This is in Lao Sua. Remember just now, this is the old Bopei Gong temple in Lao Sua. There's also a Bopei Gong temple in Bukit Brown. It was torn down in about after the cemetery closed down. This is the block of the Bukit Brown. It's divided into 5 blocks, yeah. And each block is divided into sectors and further subdivided. There is also a pauper section. What happened is that the family plot will cost you $50. At that time, it's a big money. Single plot costs you $15, and the pauper is free. So it's a government cemetery, yeah. So everybody can get buried there. Now, the very first burial, 5th April 1922. Because there is a government cemetery, there is a burial registrar. So we can actually trace who is buried there. So I went down to the cemetery, I went down to take the first 2 records, and I managed to match. I have to check the time. Because there are more than 90 slides. So, okay, so 1st April 1922, I'm just showing you Madam Ko Beng Chu of 22 Canary Road, C for Hai Ching Chang Chung. Second tomb, we match. BBC, okay, 1st May 1922, Tan Yen Chen, 23 South Canal. And you Google 1923 South Canal, you will know what kind of property is it previously owned by who, you know. So things, every tomb can tell a story. What I mean is, these are the first 2 tombs that I checked. Yeah? They are in Block 1, Section 8. Yeah? And these are the certificates. What happened is, you can see here, that it's a 99-year-old list. Starting from 1908, 1st January. So it expired, the list ran out in 2007. Yeah? And the other one is during the wartime, the burial certificate. Notice that they give you the sector number, block number P261. And here also there's a sector number block. So because of these 2 sets, I'm able to trace a tomb, yeah, and match to the person. But nowadays, I think nowadays where people keep all this kind of burial certificate. In fact, one of the tombs I traced it because they managed to find from the husband who still keep the receipt after so many years. While clearing the warehouse, they managed to find the receipt. And because of the receipt, I managed to find the tombstone. And it is without the tombstone. No headstone. But we can identify because it runs in serial number. This is a very early, since 23rd April 2007, we are already doing this kind of tours, yeah, to show you who is buried there. In situ later. Yeah. So, who is buried there? Well, these are all the streets' names. Notable. This is a partial list. Jia Yin, Hong Lim, Jing Chuan, Jing Hin, Kun Seng, Kun Lei, Chu Chen, Tia Yu Xiang, Ke Hai, Jia Yin Seng, Chung Fan, Ling Jie, Kim Hong, Tas. So many. Yeah. So many. All the roots. Eng Nyo, Kiem Ho. All the roots that you know are there. Yeah. Ho Sui, Pek Ha. This is Mrs. Lim Ne Sun. Eng Nyo. Okay. These are the founder of Keng Keng. These are Cheng Sam Teo, Hun Tia, Fang Sang, Ku Teng Chiong, Ku Hei Kien, the Kei Kien and Company UOB, yeah? And many bank founder, Chun Yo, Lim Boon King Cluster, Lim Lo is the father of Lim Bo Seng, and many major Yu Tong Seng mother, Lim Peng Xiang, Mr. Lim Peng Xiang, Mrs. Lim Peng Xiang. Ban Cheng Yen is actually the father-in-law of Lim Kim San, Mrs. Yu Wei, Si Tiong Hua, you know, more. And then you have also Ong Sun Ti, Ong Peng Ho, Ong Wee Hai, Si Tiong Hua, Bu Liet, Kun Hak, Bin Cheng, Tan Lak Sai, but some of them are exhumed already. So many in the list. This is only a partial list. Yeah. And if you compare with Bukit China and ours, you can see that the graves we are not inferior because a lot of graves are actually reburied in Bukit Brown. So you can see Tao Guang is 1821. We have around 5 or more. Xian Feng we have more than 5. Tongzi we have made more than 10. Guang Xiu we have numerous. Shen Tong we have numerous. Yeah. So it's not inferior to Bukit China. This is the earliest tomb, 1833. At that time, they relocated to Bukit Brown. The reason for them is to leave behind a legacy for the farmland to remember their pioneers, and to leave behind for the Singapore Chinese community an important historical artifact. At that time, they already have a vision. It's a coolie association. These are some of the, just to show you. Yeah? This is Tao Guang. Okay? This is Xian Feng. Okay? This is Tongzi. Yeah, and 1833 at that time, how many people only? Chinese only 8,517. Europeans only 119. Yeah, these are our coolies coming to work. These are taken from the Singapore National Archives. Coolies, so we can. So now we start to talk some of the background of the tomb. This is An Xia Yin, the road. You can see the person. The picture is provided by the descendants. Yeah? After they discover it, they touch up the tomb. The stone is made of the very good stone. That's why it can be so nice. Yeah. This is Chia Atia, Lorong Atia Road. Okay. Again, pictures. Yeah. This is Chong Kun Sing. Yeah. He has an auction company and president of the Chinese Swimming Club, Anglo Chinese School. There is a house carrying his name, Kun Sing Road. This is Kiam Hock. This is Si Zhonghua. He's the JP and Museum Commissioner in charge of the Bukit Brown Cemetery. This Gu Yanting is the father of Gu Tei Puat. The same name is the tomb came found in the bell in the temple in Tanjong Pagar. He has stories to tell his descendant that you must be honest in your dealing, you must be truthful, yeah, you must be whatever. All this message for the descendant is in the tomb inscription. Yeah? And it is a live burial. A live tomb means that they usually build before they die. This is Chong Pang. Yeah? This is Mrs. Lim Yi-sun. He has himself, Bek Haro is named after her. This I recently found, this is her sister. Yeah? Within her. This is Tan Income. Yeah, income. There is an income place and an income building. Yeah, this is a close-up. This is Cheng Hong Lim. Of course, you have a few places. Cheng Hong Lim, Cheng Hong Lim Place. This is the wife. Because Cheng Hong Lim has a burial ground in Alexandra Road, so about more than 10 was when it was exhumed, it was removed to Bukit Brown. So the wife can notice that he has a first-degree rank title, Yi Ping Furen. This is the parents of Cheng Hong Lim. It's Tongzi, very old. Yeah. The father and the mother. This is the father. Here's the title. Last time they used to buy title. This is a Jin Si, some kind of a scholar. These are the temples that Hong Lim built. This is the family tree. For the tomb, you can create the family tree. I just took down the names of like Hong Lim and his brothers. Who are his brother, Hong Chun or Hong Guan. And then you can build the wife, because I found the yellow one is those I found. In fact, from the sun you can still match down more and more names if you want. Yeah? You see, this is what I mean. Yin Chuan I recently found, and now I'm trying to find the mother-in-law. Yeah? So to build more trees. They never asked me to do it. I do it myself. This is Gan Yin Seng. Also, Gan Yin Seng has only two native sons. One is in Singapore, one in China. The rest are all adopted. In the past, they used to adopt the children so that the wife can produce an actual son. So many of the sons actually are buried in Bukit Brown. You can build a family tree there. Yeah. And also, it's a title. Ben Zhen Da Fu is a 5th ranking title. This is the son. Yeah. The reason why I put the son, because the sons will help in Gan Yin Seng School. I'm from Gan Yin Seng School. So this is also a school teacher. When he died, the whole school come. More than 1,000 people accompanied the coffin to Bukit Brown Cemetery. Yeah, there you see Xiao Zhang. This is Nan Kim Cheng, yeah, and that one is a Kim Cheng mansion, Jin Zhong. This is Tambulet, the grandson. These are some of his grandson, the horse that won the prize. Yeah. And of course, now we have a lot of Tong Lung Hui, Wan Qing Yan. So you can see Tan Chua Nam, his brother, Tan Yan Chai, and then we have Tan Cheng Song, Tan Bu Ye, Chiu Tu Chet, Te Ko Yap, Im Keng Chiu, An Sia Im. All these are buried in Bukit now. They are all, in fact, there are more members. You take time to go and search. Maybe you can find more. I heard there are more than 10 or 11 members being found in Bukit Brown. Yeah. This is Teh Ho Sui. Yeah. Picture is there. I always try to make stories. This Ong Sam Leong, this one everybody heard, is the largest tomb. This is Bun Tat. The reason why they are very fulfilled to the mother. That's why they have the 24 fulfilled mother stories. And that's why they built the new world. Because the mother liked to watch wayang. This is of course Boon Lay, and then you can see the family reunion at the cemetery, at the tomb there. This is the first Chinese girl in MGS, Lei Sonyo, and first Chinese student, first Chinese girl. And the husband is Kong Tian Xiang, which is the proprietor of this Empire Theatre. Her brother Kong Tian Xiang is also the Kong Tian Xiang. His brother is actually the secretary of Yang Shitai. Yeah. This one you all know, two guts. This is before the renovation of the gut, and now it's very ugly. This one is colorless. These are some of the Qingming pictures I take. So people who say that this cemetery is nobody goes, you see, look at all the things. Yeah, very nice. These are the Qing Dynasty titles that you can find. To where they have on the head. So I believe some of them will be in their burial clothes of the Qing. So this is first ranking title, second ranking title. That's why the wife also got the Earth in Fulan. This is the fifth ranking. Fifth ranking got the right one and got the subsidiary one. Ben Zhen Da Fu is not the subsidiary fifth ranking. So you can see a lot of people, they can buy the title. There is a price list given in the Chinese newspaper in the 19th century. Okay, you pay so much, you get such a title. Yeah, this is some of another title like Da Xue Shen, Jing Si. Yeah, you can buy. And then, as I said, you can find a lot of stories, a lot of carvings. This is one of them. Yeah, very clear. You know what they're doing, right? Yeah, this is the one. The thunder, the son, afraid of the mother, scared of thunder. You're going to console her. Yeah. These are all the statues you can find there. Different kind of statues, and sometimes you don't even need a statue. They have also look like a tendon or something very scary. You get a hawk. Not hawk. What is that? Yeah, it looks like a hawk. And then many kind of carvings. And it's also the pictures tell us the story, whether they are Peranakan. The long nails last time. You see the picture? Long nails. They don't cut the nails. And you can see picture of people. This is actually Chiang Xiang San. Yeah. This one is the middle one is Chiang Xiang San. One of the sons. These are the nonas. Very pretty, some of them. And below one is the Lim Bo Seng father. Yeah. Below. The pictures are all there. And tomb epigraph. Every tomb epigraph tells a story. Yeah. Tell the husband, the wife, tell what they do. Yeah. And as I said, Kuching. And sometimes it's written by the Feng Shui master. This epigraph is written by the Feng Shui masters. So you can see every tomb tells a story. Many things of things you can find there. Yeah. Feng Shui master. This is what? 种义山人, the one that cultivate the jade. This is Kushuk one. They hope that every year the greeners will come to Bukit Brown. Kushuk one for you. Before you die, you write. These are some of the rangers that you can find. Taiping era. Different kind of people come to Singapore at that time. This will be 1856. This tomb is 1856. Then you have Dutch inscription in the tomb. Because a lot of them, the Dutch occupied, they come from Sumatra, they come from Semarang. Yeah? And you can even find the flats. This is because this fellow died in 1923. And at that time the flats was kind of a 5-color flats. Representing the 5 regions. This is actually Tambun Hak, which is the cousin of Tan Kah Kee. That's why the flags there. You see, another kind of flags. These are some of the Tuti Gong. These are fine. And also, Peranakan is the burial ground of the Swiss Chinese. Yeah? A lot of Swiss Chinese, they were not buried in the Hokkien cemetery. They were buried in the... Yeah? This is, another one. Some of them, they like cows. They like the Qinghua. Yeah? Animals. You got Buddhists. You got Christians. Yeah. And yeah. Of course, the horse racing, the polo club, yeah, they used to train their horse there. And these are some of the tours that I did. And okay, people will talk later, but what I feel is that such a unique history of immigrant settlers, this is our root and culture history, and we should preserve Bukit Brown for the living, for our future generation, and the road should give way. This is my